This video will show you how to prepare your uploaded slides for use in tests. Navigate to the Slides tab where you can see a list of all the slides in your account. You should start by setting up an answer key classification for the slides you wish to include in the test. This classification is not visible to your test participants until the test is completed and the results are accessible. It is also used as a reference in the results statistics. To do this, choose a slide in the list and double-click it to open the verification view. You are first presented with the existing white blood cell classification. The white blood cell images are grouped into their current classes in the All Galleries view. You can navigate to a particular cell class in this view by clicking the class in the side panel. If you are working in the Split Gallery view, you can use the drop-downs at the top of each gallery to select which cell class should appear in each. Let's get started with verifying the current classification. In this case, we will start with the segmented neutrophil class. If you prefer, you can switch to the One Gallery view and increase the zoom level for optimal use of the workspace. If you cannot see the complete list of cell classes, adjust the zoom level in your browser settings. If you see a cell that has not been classified correctly, you can reclassify it by dragging and dropping it into the correct class in the side panel or into the correct class in the gallery view if you happen to have it open at the same time. It is also possible to use the right-click menu to reclassify cells. For moving multiple cells at once, select them while holding down the Control or Shift key and then drag them to a different class or use the right-click option to reclassify them. If you want to delete a cell so that it is not used in any test, simply drag it to the trash can or choose Trash from the right-click menu. You can retrieve deleted cells by selecting the trash can and dragging the cell back to a class or using the right-click menu. To take a closer look at a cell and maybe add a cell comment, double-click on it. Use the mouse wheel to magnify it further. Cell comments are available to participants only after they have completed a test. You can click the Cell Marker button to show a square boundary of the cell in an image and confirm that it was correctly detected. Once you verify that all white blood cells are correctly classified, you can continue to the red blood cell characterization by clicking the RBC tab. Zoom in to the RBC image using either the mouse wheel or the zoom slider. Move around the image by clicking and dragging it. To gauge the size of cells, you can drag the ruler to the desired area. The ruler automatically scales up or down according to the zoom level of the RBC image. After assessing the red blood cells in the image, you can grade the RBC morphology using the sliders in the side panel. 0 represents normal levels, and 3 indicates that the particular morphology is present at a high level. If you determine that the morphology is normal, you can either leave all as zeros or click to Grade All as Normal. Similar to cell comments, you can also add a general comment about that slide, which will be visible to test participants after they have completed the test. Finally, you can mark the slide as reviewed to help you remember that you have already checked this slide. This reviewed icon is also visible in the slide list. For each slide, you can also add information about the patient, such as gender and age, or attach slide data such as histogram plots by single-clicking it in the slides list. You can choose to show or hide this additional information for each test individually when setting up the test. The slide is now ready to be included in the tests. Thanks for watching. You can find more information about this topic by clicking the Help icon in the software.